are ready to take the field. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Air Force Falcons, taking on a team from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Falcons will kick it off to get us underway. Coming out with it, it's Kane. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Razorbacks offense takes the field. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab, it's Brown. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
Well, that was a dart right there. He's going to give Arkansas a chance because in the old days in the SEC, you had to run the football if you were going to win championships. Today, you better be able to get it done through the air. When you think of all the great play callers in this league and all the Heisman Trophy winners this league has seen at the QB position in recent years, you better be able to do it throwing the ball. This guy, I think, gives Arkansas a chance with his arm.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. That's reeled in. It's Brown. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. And the Razorbacks look to keep this drive humming. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. That's caught. It's Brown. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Hauls it in. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop. The Falcons offense has the ball for the first time. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the 2nd level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy is a top-shelf player. And I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this in
turning it on. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Falcons come to the line in the hurry-up. Scanning the field, it's Connors. And they can't make the connection on third down.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, third and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just we're on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. The defense gets the big stop.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll try to pop the draw. Makes a man miss. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Razorbacks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Rush is on him. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. The Razorbacks line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they stay aggressive.
There he goes. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. And the Falcons come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Clinton. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Catch in the middle. It's Gray. They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down. The Falcons have their offense in high gear. Pulls it in, it's Clinton. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Connors. With the catch, it's Clinton. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They just keep firing. He'll take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And they got it. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Pulls it in down the middle. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line. Didn't take him long to get into the goal-to-go package. Here they are on first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Wants to go up top. Touchdown, Arkansas! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And they tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. Got it in the middle. It's Clinton. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. And the Falcons are in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at it, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Looking downfield, it's Connors. It's the grab. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that's a
Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using timeout here. Thinks the call is going to end up going his way. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. From the gun to give, looking for room. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Looking to fire. He uncorks one deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
First down off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover. Pick up the 1st. Safe little shovel pass. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Lindsey. Fires to the tight end. At the 35, it's a fumble. And this fumble bounces out of bounds. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Gives it on the option.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Oh, they're after him. Fires to the big fella. He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
And the Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. And very important not only to generate power, but to find his mark. A 49-yard try from the left. Ness just inside that right upright. And now the lead is extended a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. South Carolina is ahead in Columbia, but that's not exactly George Rogers out there scoring touchdowns. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by a field goal over Miami.
They'll start this drive going to the air.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll go up top on second and short. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Falcons lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. To the air, it's Connors. On target this time. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield on first down. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Working well behind the sticks on second down. To throw, he's working against the clock. He's not afraid to go deep. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make...
He'll take a deep shot here. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. That pass interference call will give us one more untimed down in the half. Lost a throw on first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Fayetteville. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's hear another hog call and send it back to the guys in Razorback Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Razorbacks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Finds the tight end. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on fourth down. You're in the third quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. You just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the second half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
Looking to throw, it's Connors. A strike downfield. And he's out of bounds after the nice gain, and maybe that is finally the spark to get this passing game going. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. In the middle, it's Clinton. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Falcons racing to the line in the hurry-up. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Caught behind the line. It's ball. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Finds his big tight end. Oh, he's got some space.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum, get some rhythm offensively, and right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the 1st down. They need him to play great in the 2nd half.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And the Falcons will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Go straight ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Falcons. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. They'll run it from the gun. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Inside a minute to go here in the 3rd. To throw, it's Lindsey. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Oh, better look out! Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. The hand to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case here.
Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Takes it the other way.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
On the ground, it's Berry. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. We've reached the break. Arkansas has the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Right down the boulevard, it's good. They push the lead to 4 here in the fourth.
Well, they're able to get a field goal, put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get.
He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse? Takes into the open. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. The Falcons headed quickly to the line. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Unloads it left. The short hands, it's long. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line.
He throws his third pick of the day. His head has... Spinning. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. The give. Tick, 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 tick. Got some room to run. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Rides to back and leaves it. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Got it behind the line. It's Brown. He's loose. Touchdown, Razorbacks. He got a step and just dusted the field.
You know, good teams just know how to close games out. And you're seeing that right now with this team, right? The defense just had a massive takeaway. The offense able to capitalize on that with a touchdown, so they padded their lead. And this just speaks to, I think, the experience in the locker room and also the playmakers they have. This game is starting to feel like a blowout.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Looking for more room. Goes out of bounds at the 13, and man, is this offense set up now.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
The give on the inside. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Keep it on the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 3rd and long, and they can get the first down without scoring a touchdown. Wants to throw. It's Lindsey. Whips out on the screen. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. And the Falcons didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. He's got the tight end. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams
Against the back crowd, spectacular rounds on the outskirts of Colorado Springs, home to some of our nation's best and brightest at the United States Air Force Academy. And when they're not learning to fly, they're getting ready for battles on the gridiron. Nevada about to kick it off to get this game started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Air Force's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. Jesse, we don't get many of these types of runners anymore, it seems, but this offense is built around a guy who can carry the ball 30, 40 times if they need it.
And he is every defensive coordinator's nightmare because it's only a matter of time with this guy before he's going to break the long one. He has incredible vision, he can cut, and it's the game-breaking speed, David, that makes him truly unique.
Yeah, and he sets the tone, man. More guys are going to be committed to stopping him in the run game. It sets the tone for the offense. It opens up everything else. It starts and ends with him.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Gets it to him on the screen. Makes him talk to the hand. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. The Falcons want to crank the tempo.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get the rhythm, run a screen play, get it to the playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
And the Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Fires to the right. Pulls it in. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. 1st down and 10.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
He'll try to do it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides.
These are the plays that don't show up in the stat books, right? Like a great job. Look at him. He does an awesome job. Instead of taking the sack, clearly wanted to throw the football, scrambles around, gets some positive yards. It doesn't go down as a huge gain, but these are the plays that get you W's.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
The Falcons had tough field position to start this drive, but they were relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Touchdown, Air Force! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wolfpack offense takes the field, and we'll get a peek at them for the first time in this one. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing, tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He's going to throw deep right side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Nevada will be forced to punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They'll start this drive from the 42. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Clinton. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
Man, this guy's closing in quickly on 100 yards receiving. We're not even out of the first quarter.
Turning it on! Makes one man miss. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lee. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be 4th down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Complete, and looking for enough for the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Falcons are moving quickly down the field. On the move, it's Bray. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the Falcons pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. With the run on 1st and goal. And a short gain on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the 1st. Well, guys, Air Force has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Got it back on 2nd and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. On the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Falcons.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Gives it on the option. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. The kick is on its way. Makes the catch at the 45. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off-play action on first down. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it. Finds his man. It's Lee. Corralled and brought down by the defense. The Falcons want to pick up the tempo.
The pass rush has got to do a better job with their lane integrity. You cannot let this particular quarterback with his speed flush out to the right or to the left, because he's absolutely going to kill you. You've got to do a better job collapsing the pocket, forcing him to step up into the teeth of your rush.
That's caught. It's Jefferson. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And this is going to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleed.
The Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it on the outside. It's Lee. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Wants to throw it. Got it. In the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. Had to throw it before he wanted. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. DB's right up on the receivers. Here's the pressure. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. The Wolfpack now has its work cut out on 2nd and long. They're testing the right side here. And I think he got back to the 2-yard line, but the defense was ready for the run. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Into the running game. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Let's see what he can do with it. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive going to the air. The short hands, it's Lee. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Using his leg, it's ball. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Falcons want to move quickly. They'll try to get the first through the air. Finds his tight end. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Starting to feel a little pressure, and it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. High in the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got room on the return. Running inside the 20. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And this one is perfect. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Colorado Springs. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Falcon Stadium.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And he's coming out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right. And down he goes back at the 3.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Nevada, after throwing it in reverse, has a lot of work to do on second down. The give on the option. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab on the left side. There he goes. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. Nevada going quickly. They'll go back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. After making his first field goal, he'll try to put up another with a shorty from 26. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. They are forced to settle for 3. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. That's reeled in. It's Clinton. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Second down, he'll throw it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Got it in the middle. It's Lee. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. The Falcons will have it 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Oh, they're after him. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the 1st down. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Quarterback making adjustments. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Jefferson. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. And the Falcons will hustle to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. Looking for the goal line. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. On the option. Touchdown, Falcons! And the beatdown has ensued. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Completes it in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Nevada way behind the sticks on this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Now the play fake. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Drop the football, and they'll... over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Balls at the 18.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and goal, where the strong come through. for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal line. This close to the end zone, 4th and goal. Any thought to taking the 3?
Absolutely not. No thought. Send the offense out there. Actually, sorry, keep the offense out there. We are not bringing on a kicker.
They've already put this game in a hammerlock, and now they'll go for the submission hold on 4th and goal. They're going to run it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on 4th down? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here?
The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the postgame.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Falcons moving quickly to the line.
Brings up 2nd down.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Gonna take a shot. Pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why that receiver was being mauled by the defender. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll take another shot here. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Trying to take it back. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Makes the grab. It's Allen. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Falcons can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make...
Oh, he's got some space. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Yeah, and I like this offense keeping the foot on the gas. You got to lead by a couple scores, but keep the foot on the accelerator. Nice job. Another big play down the field for this offense.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know
What a matchup we have for you. Part of what makes this the best sport in the world, a rivalry game. A time where no matter what the record or the season outlook, a win in this one solves all problems and gets you those valuable bragging rights. Aloha from Honolulu and home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Air Force Falcons, taking on another team from the Mountain West, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Falcons will kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Hawaii's offense is in the field for the first time today. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, and Dave, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Tipton. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Hey, that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. Quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Just keeps slinging it. And here's a fumble way behind the line. He's loose down the left side. Oh, the fumble and the defense got it. Touchdown, Air Force. The defense putting points on the board.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Rainbow Warriors have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Trying play action. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's got it on the right. Off to the races. Pass to 10. Touchdown, Hawaii. Once he got some room, it was over.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
The extra point here would tie the game. it off with a scintillating big play. 83 yards on the touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Falcons offense will go to work for the first time today. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Falcons in the hurry up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line.
Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Third and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it inside the 25. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation that time. Saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted. Took his shot. He is in a groove.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Falcons.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there.
Oh, there's a loose football. Bad pitch. Touchdown, Air Force. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And, man, how awesome is that for the big fella? And he wasn't going to just fall on that loose fumble. He decided to scoop it and score, and David shows off the athleticism.
I mean, we were born to do more. We just grew out of the running back body, but we were really all running backs at heart. It's just hard when you got to go that far because you're running out of oxygen. You could tell the gas tank was low, but the big fella getting the touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Ware. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Going right to work up top. They'll run the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Hauls it in. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at 20. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. The Rainbow Warriors will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Just needs a crack to get a return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Clinton. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Falcons come to the line in the hurry-up. Right down the middle. Makes the catch. It's Jefferson. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
Catch in the middle. It's Clinton.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with this slot receiver running these drag routes. You can't lose him. If he catches it on the other side and turns up the sideline, he can take it to the house.
They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Makes the catch. It's Ball. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. And the Falcons have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Go straight ahead. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped edges short.
No, you got to be aggressive here because if you score a touchdown, the nail is in the coffin, and this might be ball game. And even if you don't get it, they're not going to have to drive the entire field.
I'm in the lead. Everything's going right.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. The quarterback's mistake pushes the ball back in the shadow of his own goalpost. So they will eschew the short field goal attempt and instead try to score from the 5 on 4th down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he's going to bring it out. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like, this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. He's going to run it. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Ball into the end zone. It's intercepted.
The pass on third down. Intercepted by Air Force. And they'll take over
That
first and
was
second.
not a great throw. Might even call it ungood. Tried to put some air under it and just made it too easy.
I don't think the quarterback had a lot of confidence in where he was going with that football, Reese. I mean, that's a ball that needed to...
Turning it on! Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Hard run here. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Gonna let it fly. Catch inside the 30 and still running. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The Falcons have it with a first and goal. Got his man on the outside. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. He'll try to slam it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. And the Falcons are in the hurry-up. Trying to pound their way in. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. So the offense will stay on the field with fourth and goal coming up. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Scores on the sneak. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. They'll go to the ground. He's in open space downfield. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Fires on the run. A big time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw too. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. They'll start the third quarter with the run. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
On third down, offenses have their plays. What they like in third and short, what they like third and medium, third and long. Great job by the offense having success. Now it's incumbent upon the defense to learn their plays and try to shut it down throughout the game.
It's caught. It's lead.
You know, the beautiful thing about being a quarterback is you can throw a little drag route, and they can take it 60. When you got fast playmakers on the outside that you can get the ball in their hands really quickly, great things can happen. 1-yard passes can turn into 60. It's beautiful to be quarterback.
There he goes. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. The Falcons are marching down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Clinton. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week, he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire in the zone, feeling it.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Complete downfield. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Falcons, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got it set up on the outside. Touchdown, Falcons! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And how about the OC slipping in the screen pass, try to mix it up, slow down that pass rush, let it come up the field a little bit, get it to your running back, let him do the rest. Nice blocking, nice play call to throw in the screen to change it up a little bit and get the big touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. Second down coming up. Off the play fake. Plucks it out of the air. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. First play of the drive comes from the 38. The give to the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They go right back to him. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
47-yard line. 3rd down coming.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. And he's going to go backwards, and they force a 4th down. What a play by this defensive front. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Converts on 4th down. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to throw on 1st down. He wants to go deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They'll try the run. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Finds his man. It's Ware. Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. Going for the marker on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Pocket breaking down. And the Rainbow Warriors now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got
pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He lobs one high down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. They'll try to put it in drive this time on second down from the 22. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on third down. And the quarterback takes a knee. You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these.
Key narration volume set to 100. Menu narration option is set to off.